This is the fairy tales book. It's a bedtime stories. I bought it for you today to say a beautiful story for you. It's a fairy tales. There are many stories in this. I'll be saying all these stories to you. The first one is Cinderella. The second is The Prince and the Pea. The third is Sleeping Beauty. The fourth, The Frog Prince. The fifth is Rapunzel. Sixth is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The seventh is Rumpelstiltskin. So today, what story you want to listen from me? The Cinderella story or the Sleeping Beauty? Okay, I want to make you fall asleep, so I will be saying the story of the Sleeping Beauty. Okay, are you okay with this? Okay, let's start. Let me see what page it is. It's 21. Sleeping Beauty, 21 page. So I'm going to the 21 page. Okay, I found it. Here is the Sleeping Beauty story for you. I think this is the queen sitting here with a beautiful frog. Don't worry, I'm going to explain this whole story to you. Okay, I hope you like the story. So I'm starting it. Sleeping Beauty. Once upon a time, there lived a king and queen in a beautiful castle. So the king and the queen are living in a beautiful castle. They were a happy couple, but for one reason they longed to have a child. One day the queen was sitting near the lotus pond, feeling sad, when a frog landed near her feet and said, "Don't feel sad anymore. Your wish shall be fulfilled within a year." So you can see here in the picture, the queen is sitting here in the beautiful lotus pond. This is the lotus pond. The queen is sitting here feeling sad. Here is the frog came and said, what did it say? Don't feel sad anymore. Your dream will be fulfilled within a year. So, page turning. True to the frog's prophecy, the queen did give birth to a beautiful baby girl within a year. The king's joy knew no bounds. The king threw a lavish feast for the entire kingdom. He even invited 12 of the 13 fairies to bless his baby. Oh, that's so beautiful. Each one presented the baby with a magic gift. All the 13 fairies are invited to bless his baby. So each one presented the baby with a magic gift. Let's see what are those gifts. It's virtue, beauty, riches, grace, kindness, and other qualities needed for a virtuous personality. When the 11th fairy had bestowed her magic gift, the 13th fairy appeared suddenly, known to be spiteful. She cursed, saying, "This baby will prick herself with a spindle in her 15th year and fall down dead." Oh no! And she left in a huff. Everyone was shocked. The queen swooned while the king stood dazzled. The 12th fairy, who had still not given her magic gift to the baby, came forward. You can see here the baby in the here, and these are all other fairies. This is the king and queen. Page turning, trying to calm down everyone. This is the 12th fairy. Is trying to calm down everyone. She proclaimed, "The girl will go into deep sleep for 100 years. She will not die." With the curse ringing in his ears, the king ordered every spindle in the kingdom to be hunted and destroyed. The fairies' blessings turned out to be true, and the princess grew up to be the most loved person. On the day she turned 15, she woke up very early. Finding everyone still asleep, she wandered about the castle when she spotted an old tower filled with curiosity. She climbed the narrow winding staircase. She climbed the narrow winding staircase and opened the rickety door. Inside, she found an old woman spinning flax on an old spindle. Having never seen someone spinning, she asked, "Granny, what are you doing?" "I am spinning flax, my dear," she said. "I am spinning flax, my dear," she said. Fascinated by the rattling sound that the spindle made, the princess tried to spin. Hardly had she touched the spindle when her finger got pricked. She fell down and lay in deep sleep. This deep sleep overtook the entire palace. The king and queen, the maids and page boys, the cooks and gatekeepers, even the birds, animals, and plants became quiet and still. The fire in the hearth stopped burning. The wind stopped blowing, and not a leaf moved. Gradually, a thorny hedge started growing around the castle, and in a few days the castle got hidden from view. Many adventurous princes tried to break the thorny hedge barrier and get in, but got entangled and died. After 100 years, a young prince happened to pass that way. His grandfather had told him about the castle and the dead princess. He made inquiries from an old man who also warned him not to attempt getting in. You can see here, this is the king, queen, the servants, animals, everything are sleeping here. Let us turn the page. So the brave prince said, "I am not afraid. I must see the sleeping beauty." And he started walking towards the castle. Instantaneously, something like magic happened. The throne hedge parted easily, making way for him and closing up after him as well. He went straight into the castle and was surprised to see the king and queen lying still near the throne. Pigeons stood motionless, and immobile mosquitoes were stuck to the walls, while cooks, maids, gatekeepers, and others looked as if they were frozen. The prince darted up to the tower room. He was mesmerized by the lovely sleeping beauty. He gave her a gentle kiss. Immediately, Sleeping Beauty opened her eyes and gave him the sweetest smile. Both went down, and as they walked, everyone woke up as if from slumber and looked at one another. Surprised, the whole palace sprang back to life. A few days later, the king and queen celebrated the marriage of the prince and Sleeping Beauty, and they all lived happily ever after. So this is the story of the Sleeping Beauty. You can see here, this is the Sleeping Beauty and this is the prince. These are the king and queen. Everyone are celebrating the marriage of the Sleeping Beauty, and they all lived happy ever after. So this is the beautiful story of Sleeping Beauty. I think you enjoyed this story. So now you also sleep happily. Thank you for watching my video. I'll meet you again with another beautiful bedtime stories. Okay? Good night. Have a nice sleep. Good night.